In the heart of medieval Europe, the knight in heavy armor was the pinnacle of battlefield dominance, an unstoppable force of steel and chivalry. These knights, mounted on powerful war horses and clad in full-plate armor, symbolized the might of kingdoms and empires. Yet, when faced with the swift, tactical brilliance of the Mongolian cavalries, their impenetrable armor became a fatal flaw. The Mongols, masters of mobility and precision, revolutionized warfare with their lightning-fast hit-and-run tactics and superior use of composite bows. Unlike the cumbersome European knights, Mongolian horsemen relied on speed, agility, and strategic deception. Their lighter armor and disciplined formations allowed them to outmaneuver the heavily armored knights, whose clunky gear made them slow and vulnerable in prolonged battles. Knights, once seen as the epitome of military might, became easy targets, unable to keep up with the Mongols' relentless and coordinated attacks. A notable example of this clash in strategies was the Battle of Liegnitz in 1241 in today's Poland during the Mongol invasion of Europe. Here, European knights, bound by rigid tactics and weighed down by their heavy armor, were decisively defeated by the Mongols' superior mobility and adaptability. The knights charged valiantly, but the Mongols skillfully feigned retreat, drawing them into traps and striking from unexpected angles with deadly precision. Their composite bows, which had superior range and penetration compared to European crossbows, rendered heavy armor ineffective. This military failure exposed the limitations of medieval warfare. The Mongols demonstrated that flexibility, speed, and innovation could outclass brute strength and tradition. The shock of these defeats reverberated across Europe, forcing rulers and military leaders to rethink their strategies. The rigidity of feudal systems and outdated military doctrines began to give way to more modern approaches. Over the following centuries, the lessons learned from these encounters would ripple through European society, ultimately contributing to the intellectual awakening of the Renaissance. The development of firearms and artillery during the late medieval period rendered heavy armor increasingly obsolete, and with it, the dominance of the traditional knight. Lighter, more maneuverable troops, alongside disciplined infantry, became the backbone of European armies. This transformation extended beyond the battlefield. The Mongols' victories emphasized the importance of knowledge, adaptability, and technological advancement, concepts that mirrored the values of the Renaissance. The fall of the knights symbolized the need to question old systems and embrace progress. In the arts and sciences, Europe began to adopt a spirit of exploration, experimentation, and reinvention, echoing the military reforms inspired by Mongol tactics. The Mongols' triumph over the knights was more than a military victory. It was a cultural turning point. It exposed the weaknesses of Europe's reliance on outdated methods and forced a reevaluation of its priorities. In failure, Europe found the seeds of a new world, where survival required not just strength, but the ability to adapt, innovate, and think beyond the confines of tradition.